welcome back to my channel. Today we are playing Stardew Valley and we are starting on fall 1st. I love fall. It is my favorite season, so I thought that I would start by making some really good sprinklers, going ahead and going to Pierre's to grab some seeds and prepare for our crop. After finishing up at Pierre's, I went home so that I could start breaking ground and kind of planning where I want all of these crops to go. So instead of trying to run home and knowing that I'm gonna pass out, I stopped and I made a little tent to sleep in for the night. And on day 1 of fall, we ended up only making $198, which is expected. On the morning of day 2, we woke up to a beautiful rainy day, which is really good because I did not have time to water all of those crops. But I'm just going to go ahead and start getting rid of some of this grass to get hay. When heading into town, I got this cutscene with Mayor Lewis and Robin. So now that I've been introduced to the new and improved bulletin board, I thought I'd take a stop by and just see what's going on. After that, I headed over to the museum because I had a couple items to donate. And then I went to Clint's to open up this mystery box. And now that I have some cows, I wanted to stop by Marnie's to grab a milk pail. And while I was here, I decided to adopt another cow. And since I had some time to spare, I stopped by the Secret Woods. And at the end of the night, before I went to bed, I decided to make some more areas where I can grow some crops. At the end of day 2, we ended up making $572. On day 3, we woke up to some mail from Marnie, and she is asking for some amaranth. After that, I went to the bulletin board, and Linus is asking for some bok choy. And while I was at the beach, I saw a little spot for fishing, so I decided to try my hand and see what I could get. And then I made a Very difficult decision, but Pierre's is closed on Wednesdays. I had to do what I had to do. It's not gonna happen again unless it absolutely needs to, but you know, I did have to betray my man Pierre. But anyways, y'all can forgive me, but I ended up stopping at the community center to drop off some items, and then I went to Marlin's. After that, I went back to the farm so that I could plant my extra seeds. And then I went back to the community center to finish the fall foraging bundle. At the end of day 3, I got level 8 foraging. And we made $949. On day 4, I stopped by the Help Wanted poster, went by Clint's, went back to the Secret Woods, and spent the rest of the day in the mines. And at the end of day 4, I made $3,226. On the morning of day 5, I had some refined quartz ready. I harvested some wheat and bok choy for Linus. I then said hello to all the animals. Then I delivered all of the stone to Robin and ended up planting a few more seeds. After a little bit of exploring, I stopped by the community center. And at the end of day 5, I made $2,117. On On the morning of day 6, I woke up to some mail, which is $500 from Mayor Lewis. After that, I harvested a ton of eggplants. Dropped one off at the community center. And then I went to Clint's. And of course the museum. And then I decided I wanted to fish for a little bit. Before heading home, I said hello to Sam. And then I stopped by the community center. And at the end of day 6, we made $2,870. On day 7, I got some stone from Dad. I fished in town for a little bit. Went by Clint's yet again. And then I wanted to get my health up, so I went to the bathhouse. And now that my energy is restored, I spent the rest of the day in the mines. At the end of day 7, I got level 6 mining, and I made $1,286. Thanks for hanging out. See you next time.